Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have currently exhausted our current opportunity pool. There's not a lot that we can do right now, because Scotland is allied to England, Connacht is allied to Bohemia. I don't think, can take on Bohemia plus Connacht at this moment. Connacht is pretty weak, to be clear. Actually, we might be able to. 4657. And they're a long ways away. But we're not going to immediately. I think that's pretty clear. We've got some work to do consolidating our current realm. We also should repay this loan, now that we have the money for that. That'll be fine. We could ransom off this mayor, which I definitely think we should do, for 30 gold. Sounds absolutely great. We can create a couple of duchy titles. I would like to create the Duchy of Meath here. That costs 212. That's very expensive. Perhaps too expensive. So we have 200 gold right now. We could invest that gold into a farms and fields. And I think that's the way to go. We need to be making more money. So we'll get that underway. And that'll be great. Let's see. We have an empty council position. We're going to need a new chancellor. This guy would be probably the best for that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Excellent. And at this point, we need to just be watching for opportunities, right? Specifically, up here and over here. So, we are currently converting faith over here, and that is because I don't feel like we're going to have an opportunity for a while to create a truce. Not a truce. I was just thinking about that event. To create a claim on either Ulster or, like, Braefney here. I don't think either of those will happen for a little while. So, we've got this alliance through marriage with England. That's preventing us from attacking Scotland. We've got this alliance through marriage to Bohemia, preventing us from attacking Connacht. So for the time being, I think that we just work on our internal issues. Of which there are many. When we conquer this much territory this quickly, remember, we just expanded by like 500%. We're going to have some problems. We've got a dangerous faction here. That's fine, we'll deal with those. We're being raided up here. They don't have any loot right now. Let's raise our forces. Are we going to allow them to finish this first? I think so. And in we go. Beautiful. So we let them finish that raid deliberately, because now they're carrying 11 gold. And we just captured 14 gold worth of loot. Fantastic. So we're letting them get out of here now that we've resoundly defeated them. They're embarking awkwardly. We really can't afford... Who is this? Our son and knight. We really can't afford a court physician. Sorry, son. We really, really can't. So we're going to put those forces back down, and these peasant rabble will raise up in 8 months. That's not a huge threat, so that should be fine. And we need to work on our control in these locations. I went through off camera and checked to make sure that we didn't have anything that was reducing control in our corruptions, and we didn't. So that's good. We have a martial perk available, and I guess we grab Parthian tactics. I do want to come in here, though, and get rid of this unit of light footmen. And we're going to replace it with a unit of mangonels. Cool. So now we have our own siege weapons. That will be useful. We wanted mangonels, right? Yeah, not onagers. Mangonels. Correct. Fantastic. So now we have our own siege weapons there, and we're working on improving this control passively over time. This one's actually coming up decently. A new claimant, huh? Well, they're probably not going to do anything. Okay, allied with Munster as well. That's that's, again, a bit of a problem for us. Okay. What do we want here? Just 75 prestige? Sure. We'll take the prestige. That sounds good. We're going to have these rebels spawning any time now. And in fact, here they are. Cool. We'll gain 150 prestige. Oh, interesting. They're split up. In which case, we shouldn't need more than just our men-at-arms to deal with this. So that sounds good. In we go. Excellent. So they're eliminated, and now we're going to walk up over this way. No problem whatsoever here. Fantastic. So they are out of here. Unfortunately, we don't get any gold for that. I wish that we did, but we do not, and the peasants are done. So how else can we get gold? Well, we're going to need a lot of it. There's no doubt about that. We are up to 3.4 gold income monthly, so that is a good increase, although it's by no means as high as I'd like it to be. The county control here really does need to be brought up. I think this is the most important one to increase county control in right now. So we are going to move this guy on over. Oh. I just moved to convert faith. I'm dumb. Okay, well. Oh boy. Well, we're instead going to increase control over here since we're apparently not increasing control, presumably since this started being sieged. I'm assuming that's what's going on there. All of this is Irish culture, so that's looking good. Our cultural conversion is almost complete. I do wish I hadn't moved that convert faith. That was a mistake. No doubt about that. But our crop fields were just created in Dublin, and we're working on bringing up our control over here. Beautiful. So we're up to 4.6 monthly income. Down in this castle, we are going to eventually want to construct military camps and barracks. But I think the hunting grounds is what we build first here. So as soon as this month tick goes in, there we go. We're going to get that built. We do need a new spy master, and I guess this guy will have to do. He's not very good at the job, but that's to be expected. So we're up to 4.8 gold income now. That's looking very good. That's improving quickly. Checking in on options. Okay. England is quite threatening to us. No doubt about that. At this moment, we are definitely scared of England. But we want to continue to work on our income here. Getting more money is going to be very, very important. And increasing control is going to be a big part of that. This control is going up reasonably quickly, 0.5 increase monthly, so that's not too bad. This one is 0.2, but this castle is not very valuable at this moment. Control is 100 here. Ariel no longer has unsafe highways. That's good. Control is maxed here, but we don't have anything constructed. Throw them out. We're not paying for anything. Okay. We're going to get farms and fields here for sure, and a trade port. The trade port is probably the lesser of the two priorities. Realistically. I think that'll be the case. Let's go ahead and grab envelopment. Men-at-arms counter efficiency. Sounds good. Our men-at-arms are not great at this moment, to be clear. But they are what they are. Ultimately, we're going to want to replace this with a unit of armored footmen, and this with a unit of heavy cavalry when we can. We are probably a ways away from that yet. Indeed. We're working on battlements right now. Is that really what we want? We're also working on chronicle writing. That's our fascination. This is our exposure. So we could probably move off of chronicle writing and into, say, arched saddles or even coinage. We have manorialism. Battlements is happening now. Yeah, I think arguably we definitely could move over to coinage. Does your duchy CBs are not that useful right now, although they may become useful later. But we're not the culture head. Munster is the culture head. Okay, so never mind. We can't actually control that. Hunter's Lodges have been controlled. Fantastic. 65% chance of being wounded. I'm okay with spending a little prestige here to stay safer. Sounds good. We definitely put in a military camp here, but now is not the time to do that. We want to save up to put in a farms and fields here. 5.6 monthly is what we're at now. And that's looking great financially. What's Munster at? 1.1 per month. Okay, yeah, we're doing so much better than Munster. I like it. Despite being similarly power leveled. In fact, their military strength has gone down. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So we're going to finish up here soon. This next month tick might get us what we need depending on the rounding. We'll see what that ends up looking like. I definitely want to... Oh, yep, it did. Fantastic. I definitely want to get this farms and fields in here. Beautiful. So that's underway. That's going to increase our income by like 10%. Not quite 10%, but pretty close to it. So that's absolutely phenomenal. We're at 46 control here and 41 control here. 51 here. This is going up very slowly, which is to be expected. We have a small hill fort here and hunters' lodges. Okay, hill farms are available. We're definitely going to want to replace this with military camps. Let's see, 1.7 per month when maxed out, and 1.3 per month when maxed out. Hunters' lodges are arguably okay. I think we would just replace the hill forts with military camps, and we're not really in a huge rush to do so. So down over here, we've got hillside fields and a small hill fort, which we would look to replace. We would need a trade port up here. That would be kind of the top priority at this moment, is putting in a trade port there. That said, actually, we're doing very well. 6.1 gold per month right now. Yeah, this is looking pretty solid. We need to decide what our capital duchy is going to end up being, and it's probably going to be Munster, to be honest. We could have, like, Meath be our duchy that is... This is not going to be very good for a military duchy. It'd be like 4 castles. I guess that's arguably okay. 4 castles there, and then this down here would be an additional 3 castles, and then focused on economy, right? So that would be a total domain of 7. That's not too bad, all things considered. That really isn't bad. So that sounds good. We get a new martial perk. We're going to grab sappers. Cool. And yeah, we're not building here. The control here isn't really high enough to want to build here, but we need to build military structures here anyway. So that's fine. Down over this way, we would want to build a trade port. We need 7 gold for that. We'll have that in 2 months. Actually, rounding issue, we have it now. Beautiful. We just formed an alliance with the Petty King of Munster. This just changed over. Yeah, he just inherited. Interesting. So what's going on here? The alliance with Bohemia is gone. That's noted. He's allied with Munster, though, and if we declare this, Munster will take the defensive alliance over the offensive alliance. So we would have to be able to defeat both of them, which arguably we could do. But it would stretch us really thin and open us to attack from the the other major powers in the British Isles, right? So that would be awkward. Scotland might choose that timing to attack. England might choose that timing to attack. It wouldn't be a good situation. It wouldn't be a good situation at all. So we need to get an opportunity to do something else. For the moment, I'm still content with working on our internal stuff. We're up to 6.7 monthly income. That's a huge boost. Absolutely huge. And it can get bigger. So over here, of course, we're going to be looking to build probably hunting grounds. So that'll be ready to go soon, actually. 17 gold for that, and 5 months left on this trade port. We're at 61 control here, 74 here, 58 here. Yeah, this one's going to be going up quite a bit slower, but that's fine. Crop fields have been constructed in Leinster. Beautiful. Okay, so Mercia just declared war on us again. He tried this before. We're going to call in Munster. We're going to call in Furlix. And we'll see if his allies actually join him. For the time being, we're not raising our forces. I'm going to let this small harbor finish up. And we'll see where he comes in at. Okay, Northumbria joined this war. This is going to be very interesting. We'll see how split up they get. Actually, they're quite split up right now. Well, somewhat split up. Okay, he's got Huscarls, which we do counter with our light footmen, technically. Spearmen, which are kind of irrelevant. I feel like we lose this if we raise here right now. So we're going to raise over here instead. We wanted to raise all of our forces. There we go. Now the question is, do we hire mercs? Or do we build our hunting grounds? Actually, we could call in holy orders here. No, we can't. Not at war with someone of a hostile faith. Never mind. Irrelevant. Okay, we could definitely hire mercs. They're reasonably expensive. Indeed. We're going to make our way up over here. We're going to be defending in hills. We're letting our allies join us. And they're going to come in, but they're going to be somewhat late. And we win this. Okay. Beautiful. Winning this battle is a huge deal. Now, these guys are coming in. These will be retreating for a while. And what do these guys actually have? Okay. So, I feel like we have to hire the mercs. We do need a new chancellor. That will be this guy. And they don't really have any cavalry, right? Cavalry would actually be good against them. We could hire, like, these guys. Unfortunately, they popped over here instead of at our rally point. But we're going to make our way up there as quickly as we can. And these guys are going to be recently disembarked. Our allies are showing up. We technically didn't need these mercs. Okay, our son died. We need a new chancellor again. That'll be this guy. And we win this battle as well. Cool. So they're retreating. They would not accept a white piece right now. 424 gold if we straight up win this battle. I think we continue to play this defensively. Ticking war score will be on our side very soon. Supply limit here is fine. And we're positive financially. So realistically, I think this is okay. Additional taxes is nice. Now, this guy did actually join in. Northumbria and Kent. Okay. So we'll see what their plan is here. Just sieging down here. That appears to be the plan for now. Beautiful. We put our forces down for the moment. And we come out of debt. Ticking war score will be on our side. This is not part of the war goal for them. Men-at-arms negotiation. Cool. Okay. So this is going to fall, right? But that buys us some time. Our wife just died. Okay, so we just got an achievement. Stressful situation. We're also about to get another achievement for getting married. So we're looking for decent alliances here, right? That's what we're really looking for. Hey, France. Awkward age, but potentially doable. 23 reasons not to accept because it's marrying down. Yeah, we're still technically county level. So that would make sense. What about Brittany? This would work. Mental break, sure. We must press on. Okay, so there's a betrothal. Now we can call Brittany into this war, which we will definitely do. It's a defensive war, so it's just free. Brittany joins the war and brings an additional 3,000 troops. They'll take time to get here, and we are going to raise our forces over here. Beautiful. Our allies are going to start heading this way, and we're going to see where these guys are going to be. They've got 8,000 troops, but our allies from Brittany are on their way in. We're going to head down this way. Cool. So they're going in here. They are recently disembarked. And when will these guys exit? 25 February. Well, that was a straight up lie. Okay. Not 25 February at all. We're going to head over this direction, but this is in wetlands. Wait, these guys are embarking. Okay. I think we go in over here. Our allies will filter in over time. This is initially saying we're going to lose, but as our allies come in, that will change. These are locked into going this direction, so we catch a big chunk of them here. Not even all of our allies joined in here, but we win this fight easily. Beautiful. Now we're going to come over this direction and continue defending our territory. Beautiful. We have another warfare perk available. We'll take Strategist. Cool. By the way, that achievement was our first ever Crusader Kings achievement. Goes to show how much I play Iron Man Crusader Kings. Beautiful. So we win this battle. We're at 58% war score. This guy has 31 reasons not to accept our demands. Actually, let's head up over this way. Let's continue chasing them. These guys are embarking. We have them scattered and shattered at this point. Beautiful. So this is probably going to stack wipe. These guys are on their way in, which should also stack wipe. Our allies are heading over here, which we will join. And this should stack wipe as well. Beautiful. So that was a huge deal. Absolutely huge. Checking in on these alliances. Still allied to Robert of England? Sure. 10 reasons not to accept at this point. Ticking war score will get us that. I don't think it's even possible for them to regroup in time to do anything here. That said, these guys are on their way down. But what I mean by do anything is I don't think it's even possible for them to get a siege done in time. But they're heading in down over here, and we're going to go fight them. They have no chance here. No chance whatsoever. Beautiful. So the war is over. We will enforce our demands and get this 338 gold. Fantastic. Get out of here. Keep trying. We'll keep taking gold from you. I love it. So at this point, we should probably start thinking... Well, I think we still need to invest our gold. I think that's what it comes down to. We still need to invest. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue to work on our control levels as well. I'm noticing that we're not actually working on that right now. We're going to continue to work on our control levels as well as working on our expansion. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nix Marty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.